Race number 1, top of the stretch, has the Phantom Ship, Forward Pass, Record Dallas, Robbie's Rhythm, Dusty Lane Maria, Helen's Memory, Bayou Angus, Dandy Guy, and Dallas Ann. They are off and pacing. Forward Pass off the gate first, grabbing the early lead. Dusty Lane Maria hustling up on the limb 3 wide. Down inside is the Phantom Ship. Getting away in the pocket, parked out Record Dallas third. On the inside, racing fourth is Dallas Ann. They head by the opening eighth into the backstretch for time 1. Forward Pass emerging with the lead. Up on the limb and looking for the top spot is Dusty Lane Maria. The Phantom Ship third. Up on the outside, racing fourth is Helen's Memory. Caught wide in 5 is Dandy Guy. Dallas Ann looks at it from 6. Record Dallas holds down 7. In the 8th spot is Robbie's Rhythm, and 9th and trailing the field in the early going is Bayou Angus. They head on by the 3/8 on top. And leading the way half a length, Forward Pass parked out. Dusty Lane Maria is second. Caught in the pocket third as they move off the top turn. The Phantom Ship. Helen's Memory getting a second over Journey fourth. Dallas Ann hemmed in at the rail has 5. Third over racing 6th is Dandy Guy. 31 seconds was the opening quarter. They check in at the halfway point. Forward Pass on the outside. Dusty Lane Maria going a tough opening half second. Inside getting a good journey third is the Phantom Ship. Helen's Memory covered up on the outside fourth. Dallas Ann next in line 5th. Dandy Guy on the outside has 6th. Then Record Dallas, Robbie's Rhythm, and still trailing is Bayou Angus. They were past the halfway point, 1:03 and 1, down the backside final time. Forward Pass still there, 3 parts of a length. Helen's Memory now asked to come 3 wide second. In the center third is Dusty Lane Maria, the Phantom Ship fourth. On the extreme outside, Robbie's Rhythm advancing quickly into contention fourth. They head on to the upper turn. It's still Forward Pass leading by 3 parts of a length. Helen's Memory in pursuit on the outside second. Robbie's Rhythm keeps on coming out there, 3 wide third. Inside the Phantom Ship is fourth. Dallas Ann from 5. They move off the top turn, 1:35 and 3. The 3/4 they straighten out for the payoff. Forward Pass clinging to the lead. Helen's Memory on the outside second. Far outside, Robbie's Rhythm. Forward Pass, Helen's Memory, Robbie's Rhythm. Forward Pass will prevail. Second is Helen's Memory in the show spot to Robbie's Rhythm. Number 2, Forward Pass, a 12-year-old gelding by a Pass with Care on Don Murphy in Glasgow. Bob Murphy driving, the mile in 2:08. Race number 2, top of the stretch, has Full Lunar Eclipse, Reactor Nuclear, Precious Ace, Kill Karen Jade, Rockin' Michael, Line of Fire, and Follish Mark. They are off in pacing. Precious Ace gets the first call at the rail. Full Lunar Eclipse away second up on the limb. Kill Karen Jade will settle in third. Away racing in the 4th spot, Reactor Nuclear. Rockin' Michael takes a look at a 5. In 6 in the early going is Line of Fire. And 7th and trailing down the backside is Follish Mark. They continue on to the opening quarter on the outside. Precious Ace battling Full Lunar Eclipse for the top spot as they head past the opening quarter. In behind them traveling third is Kill Karen Jade. Then Reactor Nuclear is showing 4th. Along the rail, Rockin' Michael in 5. From 6, Line of Fire, and Follish Mark remains at the back. They head past the 3/8 opening quarter. As they continue by, the 3/8 was in 30 and 1/5 second. It's Full Lunar Eclipse parking out Precious Ace. Kill Karen Jade is racing third, closing up the gap, and stepping to the outside is Reactor Nuclear in 4. Rockin' Michael continues to travel at the rail 5th. Outside from 6 past the half is Line of Fire, and Follish Mark can see them all. They check in at the half. It's still Full Lunar Eclipse leading it by ahead on the outside. Right there second is Precious Ace, locked in. Kill Karen Jade third. Reactor Nuclear getting a second over Journey in 4. Rockin' Michael at the rail has 5. Line of Fire the outside 6, and Follish Mark still trails. Down the backside the half in 1:02 and 1. They approach 3/4. It's Full Lunar Eclipse on the inside, matching strides with Precious Ace. Reactor Nuclear sent 3 wide third. Inside Kill Karen Jade is 4th. 3 wide 5th, that's Line of Fire. Then Rockin' Michael and Follish Mark. They head on to the upper turn. A tight-knit field as they continue past the 7/8. It's still Full Lunar Eclipse by 3/4 of a length. Karen Jade on the inside is looking for room. Second, dropping back is Precious Ace on the limb. Third, 133 and 1/3. They move off the top turn and straighten out for the payoff. Full Lunar Eclipse still there. Karen Jade now shakes loose from the pocket. Through the stretch, Full Lunar Eclipse. Karen Jade closing up on the outside. Karen Jade getting up in the final strides to win it. Full Lunar Eclipse second. Third is Rockin' Michael. Fighting back, the second race winner, number 4, Karen Jade, a 5-year-old gelding by Oil Count. But John Thompson, trained by Lynn Privet, Gary McDonald driving. The mile in 2:05. Race number 3, top of the stretch, has double. Two Moon Junction, Blue Mineral first, Sis Mindale, Garvan's Playboy, Pocket Full of Gold, Able Flyer, Hustling Abbey, and Charcoal's Image. They're off and pacing. Blue Mineral first, away looking for the lead. At the rail is double out alertly. Up on the outside is Pocket Full of Gold, 3 wide third. Down inside and racing away in the 4th spot as they head by the 8th is Garvan's Playboy. Hustling Abbey looks to take a seat. Racing in 5 on the inside is Two Moon Junction, away 6. Sis Mindale from 7 outside. Racing in 8 is Able Flyer. And 9th and trailing the field, that is Charcoal's Image. They move past the opening station. Out front, Blue Mineral first will dictate the early pace. Leads it by 1 length. Double in pursuit second. Pocket Full of Gold is settled in third. Garvan's Playboy is 4th. There goes Hustling Abbey first up in 5. Then a gap of 5 lengths back to Sis Mindale traveling 6. Two Moon Junction from 7. Then Able Flyer. And Charcoal's Image can see them all. 30 and 4 the opening panel. Through the stretch in front of the grandstand for the first time as they approach the half. Blue Mineral first continues to chart the path. Leads it by a length and a half. First up now on the outside is number 6, Pocket Full of Gold. Locked in the pocket, double is third. Second over trip for Hustling Abbey, 4th. 5th is Garvan's Playboy. Sis Mindale looks to the outside from 6. Able Flyer from 7. The trailers are Charcoal's Image and Two Moon Junction. They were past the half in 1:03 and 4. Continuing down the backstretch, final time. Blue Mineral first, still in charge by 1. Pocket Full of Gold up on the outside. Now moves up to engage Blue Mineral first. 3 wide. Hustling Abbey is third. On the inside, double, 4th. Garvan's Playboy taken off the rail 5th. 3 wide. Sis Mindale from 6. They're 3 deep as they head into the turn. And on to the 7/8. Blue Mineral first. Up on the far outside. Hustling Abbey right there. Second. Third on the limb is Pocket Full of Gold. Double is locked in at the rail, racing 4th. 5th. 3 wide is Sis Mindale. Less than 1/8 to come. 3/4 in 1:36 and 1/5 second. On the inside and holding the lead, Blue Mineral first. Hustling Abbey taking aim second. Double going to the passing lane third. Blue Mineral first. Double on the outside. Hustling Abbey. Blue Mineral first wins it. Hustling Abbey finishes second. Third is double. The third race winner, number 3, Blue Mineral first. A 4-year-old son of Keystone Mineral. Owned and trained by Alec Monroe. Bernard McCollum driving. The mile, a new race record, 2:08 and 3/5. It's post time for the 4th race. The gate's moving. Race number 4 at top of the stretch. The second leg, first division of the Blakey's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Eagle Fillies and Mares. Late closer has Platano, Cindy Ella, Canal Street, Bel Canto, Sicily, Pepper Island, Spudland, Sequoia, and Fit and Chips. They are off and pacing Canal Street off the gate looking for the early lead. Driving out second is Cindy Ella. Down inside, Platano is third. Up on the outside, Bel Canto is 4th, 3 wide. And hustling up looking for a good early spot is Sicily. They move by the opening 8th. Coming away on top is Cindy Ella. Settling in Canal Street second. Parked out Sicily is third. On the inside, 4th is Bel Canto. Parked outside is Pepper Allen racing in 5. Spudland Sequoia on the outside has 6. Platanos is away 7th. And Fit and Chips is 8th and trailing. The mares continue into the turn on their way to the 3/8. On top and setting the early tempo is Cindy Ella. She leads it by 1 length. On the inside and getting a pocket trip is Canal Street second. Parked out, going a tough opening half is Sicily third, covered up on the limb. And racing out of 4 is Pepper Allen. Opening quarter reached in 30 seconds flat. They approach the half. And on top and still showing the way is Cindy Ella by 1 length. Outside second is Sicily. In the pocket racing third is Canal Street. Pepper Allen with a second over trip racing fourth. Belcanto buried at the rail is fifth. Still on the outside, third over is Spudland Sequoia from sixth. Seventh on the outside is Fit and Chips, and Platanos is trailing. They continue down the backside, final time. Halfway home in 1:02 and 3. Cindy Ella's the one to catch, has it a length and a half. Sicily is second. Spudland Sequoia now advancing on the outside. And Spudland Sequoia now sits second within 3 parts of a length of Cindy Ella's. They check in at the 3/4. Cindy Ella trying to fight off Spudland Sequoia on the outside. Out there 3 wide and now racing third is Pepper Allen. Dropping back Canal Street fourth. They're matching strides as they head past the 7/8. 1:33 and 3 the 3/4. Spudland Sequoia on the outside. At the rail is Cindy Ella. Pepper Allen's right with them. Third Canal Street fourth. Through the stretch, final time, Spudland Sequoia on the outside, now forging to the top. Spudland Sequoia on the inside, Cindy Ella. Spudland Sequoia will win it. Cindy Ella second, third is Pepper Allen. Back the winner of race 4, the second leg, first division of the Blakey's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Eagle Series for fillies and mares. Number 7 in your card, Spudland Sequoia. A 4-year-old daughter of Winning Moment out of the dam Friendly Greenwood for the Briggs Stables of Florenceville, New Brunswick, trained and driven to victory by Steve Mahar. The mile in 2:04 and 3/5. Race number 5 of the afternoon has Beth's Accolade, Island Link, Kid's Brother, G. Joe, Super Bowl Shuffle, Solomon Betu, Boomel, Maker First, and Mary's First. They are off and pacing. Beth's Accolade at the rail is away looking for the lead with Kid's Brother. Super Bowl Shuffle up on the limb is away third. Far outside Solomon Betu with Mary's First on the inside fourth. They continue by the opening 8, 3 wide as they enter the backstretch for time 1. Solomon Betu out there 3 wide, driving on looking for the top spot. Away racing second as they head down the backstretch is Beth's Accolade. In the center is Kid's Brother racing third. Mary's First gets away in the 4th spot, followed by Super Bowl Shuffle in 5. Parked out and racing in 6th. On the outside is Maker First at the rail. And racing 7 as they continue into the turn is Island Link. They head on to the 3/8. 30 seconds flat was the opening quarter. Solomon Betu leads the way by 2.5 lengths. Beth's Accolade in pursuit second. Outside, that's Mary's First up, racing third. Kid's Brother is fourth, with cover on the outside fifth. That is Maker First. Moving on the outside in 6 as they move past the halfway point is Boomel. 30 seconds, the opening quarter. They check in at the halfway point. Solomon Betu there by a length and a half. Beth's Accolade getting a golden trip second. Outside, Mary's First is third, followed by Maker First on the limb fourth. Kid's Brother in 5. Boomel has 6. Outside, Gijo races from 7. Then Super Bowl Shuffle has 8. And 9th and trailing the field is Island Link. Through the backside, final time, 1:02 and 1, the halfway point. Solomon Betu still there. Beth's Accolade stepping out of the pocket to challenge for the top spot. In behind the Mary's First is third. Outside fourth is Maker First. Boomel moving up into contention fifth. They're matching strides as they head into the turn on the inside. Solomon Betu. Beth's Accolade on the outside. Down inside, racing third is Mary's First. Maker First on the limb within striking range is tipping 3 wide fourth. Boomel into contention wide fifth. 6th is Super Bowl Shuffle with nowhere to go. 1:34 and 2, the 3/4. A tight pack as they make the final turn. Solomon Betu trying to hang on to the lead. Up on the outside, Maker First. Boomel on the far outside is Island Link. Through the lane they come. Maker First. Boomel at the line. It's close between Maker First and Boomel. The show spot to Island Link. Maker First, the 6-year-old gelding by Troublemaker, owned by Cynthia Hills and Joanne Thurrett. Trained by Yvonne Cormier, Jason McDougall driving. The mile 2:08 and 3/5. Race number 6, top of the stretch, has Lady Vet, Cantley Speed, Strike is Rich, Charitz, GL Bobby, Candidate, Guinness, Nearly Ready, and Denashton Orr. They are off and pacing at the rail. Lady Vet and Cantley Speed, those two out vying for the early lead. Strike is Rich grabs a seat third, followed by Charitz. Settling in at the rail fourth. Up on the outside in 5 is Candidate. Sixth, and racing on the limb in the early going is GL Bobby. They move into the backstretch, approaching the opening quarter. Cantley Speed on the outside, driving up, looking for the lead from Lady Vet. With Strike is Rich in behind them third. Up on the limb, racing fourth is Candidate. Fifth along the rail, that's Charitz. Parked out GL Bobby from 6. Racing away in 7 is Nearly Ready. Pacing out of 8 is Guinness, and 9th and trailing is Denashton Orr. They make their way into the turn. A battle up front for the top spot as they continue by the 3/8. Candidate driving up, looking to take the lead away from Cantley Speed. GL Bobby out there is racing at third along the rail, and pacing fourth off the turn is Lady Vet. Strike is Rich next in line has 5. Moving to the outside from 6 as they approach the halfway point is Nearly Ready. Then we go back 7th to Charitz. Guinness still racing out of 8, and Denashton Orr. They make their way into the lower bend on their way to the 5/8. Cantley Speed is parking out Candidate with GL Bobby picking up the cover on the limb. Down inside, locked in the pocket, that is Lady Vet. Strike is Rich is racing at the rail 5th. Halfway home in 1:01 and 3/5 seconds. They continue down the backside. Final time. Candidate on the outside. On the inside is Cantley Speed. GL Bobby still living on the outside, racing third. Along the rail and locked in the pocket, Lady Vet is 4th. Here comes Guinness, 3 wide and 5. They move into the turn, and taking over the top spot is Candidate. Up on the limb, GL Bobby is now 2nd. Dropping back on the inside, Cantley Speed is racing 3rd. On the inside, pacing 4th, Lady Vet. Extreme outside, Denashton Orr is 45th. Off the turn, through the lane, final time. It's Candidate showing the way to the payoff by 2 lengths. GL Bobby 2nd. Cantley Speed is trying to hang in for the show spot. Through the stretch they come. It's Candidate by 2.5, and Candidate will win it. GL Bobby finishing 2nd, and the show spot goes to Cantley Speed. Trading back in front of the grandstand, the winner of race 6, number 6 in your card, Candidate, 6-year-old son of Armbro, Omaha, by Gerard Smith, St. Eleanor's PEI, trained by Blaine McKenna. David O'Brien catch driving. A mile in 2:06 and 2/5. Race 7, top of the stretch, Harbor Sun, Rennie Sputta, Flicker, Almerhurst, Roffit's Cashback, Rockin' and Rollin', Traveler, Westover again, Blitzy Treasure, and Sandra's Brat. They're off and pacing. Rennie Sputta off the gate looking for the lead. Flicker, Almerhurst leaving out 2nd. On the inside, Harbor Sun is away 3rd. Far outside, Westover again, wide is 4th. On the limb racing in 5 is Traveler. Roffit's Cashback at the rail is away 6th from 7 in the early going as they head down the backstretch for time 1 and out of the opening quarter. He is Rockin' and Rollin'. Out front leading the way, Rennie Sputta, 3 wide. Westover again is now gathered back, parked out first over. Is Flicker, Almerhurst on the inside, racing 3rd, Harbor Sun. 3 wide, Westover again is 4th. 5th on the outside is Traveler, racing from 6th. That's Roffit's Cashback. At the rail, pacing in 7, Rockin' and Rollin'. Blitzy Treasure has 8, and Sandra's Brat is 9th and trailing. They were past the initial station in 29 and 3/5 seconds. They make their way off the top turn, approaching the half. On the inside, Rennie Sputta parking out Flicker, Almerhurst. Harbor Sun getting a pocket journey, but locked in 3rd. With cover on the limb is Traveler from 4. 5th along the rail is Roffit's Cashback. Outside and racing out of 6 is Westover again from 7 and locked in. That's Rockin' and Rollin'. Blitzy Treasure outside is racing out of 8, and Sandra's Brat is still trailing. Into the bend, they move past the 5/8, 1:02 and 3.5. Rennie Sputta still showing the way. Traveler now has to come 3 wide and moves up now to encounter Rennie Sputta as they move down the backside. Final time, Rennie Sputta 3 parts of a length. Traveler outside 2nd. Harbor Sun needs racing room on the inside 3rd. Outside 4th is Flicker, Almerhurst. Roughage Cashback is pacing at a 5 and looking to the outside. They head on to the 7/8. Renee's Fella still the boss. Still has it by 1 length inside. Second is Harbor Sun. On the outside, third, Flicker Elmhurst. Roughage Cashback saving ground on the inside, fourth. Off the turn, 134 and 2 3/4. Renee's Fella leads them home. Harbor Sun stepping to the outside, second. Roughage Cashback fanning out wide, third. To the lane, Renee's Fella. Harbor Sun on the outside, Roughage Cashback. They'll finish that way. Renee's Fella winning it by 3 parts of a length. Harbor Sun second, Roughage Cashback third. Riding back, the winner of race 7, number 2, Renee's Fella, 6-year-old gelding by Sample Fella over Roland Larkin, trained by Darren Crow. David O'Brien with back-to-back wins, the mile in 2:04 and 2/5. Race 8, top of the stretch, Blue Time Shadow, Fair Park, Sterling Orr, Swing Orr, Doris Angus, Pomerado, Overfield Jade, and Landover. They are off, and as they lead the gate off stride was Fair Park. Moving out at the rail, Blue Time Shadow looking for the lead. Hustling up on the limb is Swing Orr. They race into the first turn on by the opening 8th. Doris Angus from the outside now moves on to take charge as they enter the backside, time 1. Swing Orr gets away second. Parked out racing third is Sterling Orr at the rail, and off stride momentarily as they move to the opening quarter was Blue Time Shadow. Pacing out of the 5 spot down the backstretch is Overfield Jade. They continue into the turn onto the 3/8. It's Doris Angus setting the early tempo. She leads it by 1 length over Swing Orr. Sterling Orr to the outside. First over is third. Blue Time Shadow races fourth. Overfield Jade to the outside in 5. From 6th and moving on the outside is Pomerado as they continue off the top turn and through the stretch for time 1. 30 seconds was the opening quarter. On the outside, Sterling Orr trying to clear the lead with Doris Angus second. Inside third, that's Swing Orr. Overfield Jade back to the rail fourth. Up on the outside in 5 is Pomerado. Blue Time Shadow from 6. Off stride Landover in 7. And Fair Park is the trailer. Into the backstretch they head for the final time. 1:02 and 1/2. Sterling Orr is out there at a 2.5 length lead over Doris Angus. Swing Orr is third. Overfield Jade fourth. Outside Pomerado in 5. Blue Time Shadow 6. Fair Park 7. They continue on to the 3/4. It's Sterling Orr clear now by 4 lengths. Doris Angus is racing second. Swing Orr moving to the outside third. Out there 3 wide and now fourth. As they continue on to the 7/8 is Fair Park, but it's Sterling Orr now just by 2.5. Closing in is Swing Orr second. Doris Angus third. Fair Park traveling fourth. Pomerado is fifth. 1:32 and 3/5 was the 3/4. They straighten out to the lane final time. Swing Orr is trying to reel in Sterling Orr as they drive to the payoff. Sterling Orr, Swing Orr on the outside. Fair Park is now third. They will not catch Sterling Orr second. Is Swing Orr in the show spot goes to Fair Park. The 8th race winner, number 4, is Sterling Orr, a 6-year-old son of Wavor. By Victor Sutherland, trained and driven to victory by John Hocko. The mile in 2:06 and 2/5. Race number 9, top of the stretch. Blakey's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Eagle Series for fillies and mares has Bio Amber, Dusty Lane Tricia, Diana Royce, Cavallo's Sister, Paradox, Silverwood Diane, Stiffleaf's Girl, and Ballygowan. They are off and pacing at the rail. Bio Amber's away to grab the early lead. Settling in second, Dusty Lane Tricia up on the far outside. Stiffleaf's Girl gets away on the limb third. Diana Royce tucks in at the rail fourth. On the limb, Silverwood Diane is away fifth. Followed by Cavallo's Sister from 6. On the outside, racing 7 is Ballygowan going 3 wide. Trailing the field down the backstretch for time 1 is Paradox. They head to the opening quarter. On top, Stiffleaf's Girl. Amber is not content with the pocket. She drives on now to recapture the top spot. Stiff-Leafs Girl giving way second. Inside, Dusty Lane Tricia third. Ballygowan is parked out fourth. Along the rail and racing out of 5 as they head by the 3/8 is Diana Royce. Silverwood Diane from 6. Racing in 7 and moving to the outside, Cavallo's Sister. And trailing the field off the top turn is Paradox. 30-2 the opening quarter. Continuing off the top turn in front of the grandstand for the first time as they approach the half. Amber leads it by 1. Ballygowan parked out is now racing second. Locked in the pocket, Stiff-Leafs Girl is traveling third. On the limb fourth, that is Diana Royce. Fifth and hemmed in at the rail is Dusty Lane Tricia. Sixth on the outside into the turn is Cavallo's Sister. Then we go back to Paradox and Silverwood Diane. They head for the backside final time. Amber continues to show the way, leading it by 1 length. Stiff-Leafs Girl getting a good journey second. Ballygowan living on the outside third. Dusty Lane Tricia needs room along the rail, racing fourth. Up on the limb, that's Diana Royce in 5. Looking at it, 6th, Cavallo's Sister, then Paradox and Silverwood Diane. They head on to the upper turn. Amber opening now to 2.5. With Stiff-Leafs Girl still racing second. Dusty Lane Tricia now shakes loose on the outside third. Ballygowan is fourth. Fifth, that is Cavallo's Sister. Off the turn, 132 and 2 was the 3/4. They straighten out to the lane. Final time, Amber leads them home. Dusty Lane Tricia taking dead aim on the outside. Amber, Dusty Lane Tricia trying to zero in on the outside. Amber, Dusty Lane Tricia. Amber holding on to win it. Dusty Lane Tricia second. Ballygowan finishes third. Riding back, the 9th race winner, second leg, second division of the Blakey's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Eagle Fillies and Mare Series. Number 1 in your card, Amber, a 6-year-old daughter of Armbro, Omaha. Number Wayne Burley of Truro, trained by Bill LeBlanc. Jim Davis driving. Mile in 2:03 and 3/5. Race number 10 of the afternoon, top of the stretch, has Double Dealer, Classic Charm, Entirety Bikes, LF Beauty, Dolly Finesse, Mono's Beacon, Bill Batter, and Light and Warrior. They are off and pacing. Double Dealer at the rail away to grab the early lead. Classic Charm gathered back second. Up on the outside, Entirety Bikes is third. Away racing fourth, LF Beauty. Pacing out of 5 in the early going, that's Dolly Finesse. At the rail and racing in 6, Mono's Beacon. From 7 is Bill Batter, and Light and Warrior is 8th and trailing. They move through the backstretch, approaching the opening quarter. Out front, Double Dealer leads it by 1.5 lengths. Entirety Bikes on the outside second. Classic Charm at the rail is third. Racing along in the 4 spot, LF Beauty. From 5 is Dolly Finesse. Mono's Beacon has 6, Bill Batter in 7. And 8th and trailing is Light and Warrior. They're in program order. Single file as they move by the 3/8, 29-2. Double Dealer continuing to chart the path by 1. Classic Charm getting a golden trip second. Entirety Bikes is now racing at the rail third. LF Beauty is 4th. Racing in 5, Dolly Finesse. Up on the outside from 6, Mono's Beacon. Then Bill Batter and Light and Warrior. They move past the half. Double Dealer quickly on the outside. LF Beauty sweeping up now looking for the lead, and LF Beauty clears the lead by 1.5 lengths. Double Dealer is racing second. Inside, Classic Charm third. Entirety Bikes the outside fourth. They were past the half at 1:02 and 2. They enter the backside final time. LF Beauty now strides out to lead it by 4. With Double Dealer second. The outside, Entirety Bikes third. Classic Charm fourth. Fifth on the outside, Mono's Beacon. They're midway down the backside for the final time. LF Beauty by 3.5. Double Dealer is giving chase second. Entirety Bikes racing third. Mono's Beacon up on the outside is fourth. Classic Charm tiring at the rail is fifth. Sixth is Light and Warrior. Then Dolly Finesse and Bill Batter. They head past the 7/8. It's still LF Beauty by just 1 as Double Dealer has closed in second on the outside. Up on the limb, Mono's Beacon third through the lane. Final time, 1:32 and 4 3/4. LF Beauty up on the outside. Double Dealer taking over. And Double Dealer draws off to win it. LF Beauty finishing second. Mono's Beacon third. And the 10th race winner, number 1, Double Dealer, a 6-year-old brown gelded son of Abercrombie. by John Ewell and Keith Driscoll, trained and driven by Phil Pinckney. The mile in 2:05 3/5. Race 11, top of the stretch. Mather's Blazure, Walk of Life may contain Parkhurst. Some Nice Catch in Redo Harbor. They are off and pacing with Walk of Life off the gate looking for the lead. At the rail, Mather's Blazure driving out. Some Nice Catch up on the limb is third. May contain grabbing cover fourth. Away fifth is Parkhurst. And sixth and trailing is Redo Harbor. They move by the opening eighth and into the backstretch. On the outside, Walk of Life looks for the lead from Mather's Blazure. On the inside, May Contain is away third. Gathered back and settling in at the rail in four is Some Nice Catch. Parkhurst has one horse beaten in the early going. That's Redo Harbor. As they continue past the quarter and into the turn, Walk of Life on the outside now grabs the lead by 1 length over Mather's Blazure. Inside is May Contain racing third. Some Nice Catch has the 4 spot with Parkhurst stepping to the outside in 5. Redo Harbor will follow 6th. 28-4 the opening quarter. They move off the top turn, approaching the half. Walk of Life still there by 1. Getting a good journey is Mather's Blazure. Second, May Contain gets flushed out first over third. Giving cover to Parkhurst on the limb fourth. Fifth on the inside is Some Nice Catch. Outside sixth is Redo Harbor. They race in pairs as they continue to the backside. 59-3 was the half, and May Contain is now the leader by 1. Parker's losing cover on the outside is now second, dropping back. Walk of Life third. Redo Harbor up into the hunt now on the outside is racing fourth. Mather's Blazure gets caught in and shuffle back to fifth, then trailing Some Nice Catch. They check in at the 3/4. Parkhurst on the outside leads it by half a length. May Contain battling back at the rail is second. Redo Harbor up on the outside now racing third. Walk of Life is fourth. Wide fifth is Some Nice Catch. 1:30 the 3/4. They have 1/8 left to come off the top turn. Parkhurst now by 2 over May Contain. Redo Harbor the outside is third. 3 wide, Some Nice Catch fourth through the lane. Final time. They're led home by Parkhurst. He's opening up now to 4-5 lengths. It's all Parkhurst. The battle is for place. Redo Harbor up on the outside gets up for second. And third is May Contain. Fighting back, the winner of race 11, number 4, New York Nature All Gelding by Panorama. Owned by John and Bobby Drake, along with Boyd Patton and George Cannon. Trained by Lynn Privet, Gary McDonald driving. The mile in 2 minutes and 1/5. Race 12, top of the stretch. Cherokee Hanover, Ease Wave, Naughty Bee, and Ridgefield, If By Chance, Ankin Hot Heels. Island Navigator, Holly Zorwave, and Peter Blood. They are off and pacing with Cherokee Hanover away from the rail to grab the early lead. Ridgefield hustling out second. Away third is Ease Wave. On the inside, Peter Blood is fourth. Up on the limb in 5. That is Ankin Hot Heels. Away racing in 6th is Naughty Bean. They head down the back stretch for the first time as they approach the quarter from the outside. Ridgefield moving up, looking for the lead from Cherokee Hanover. Ease Wave is at the rail third. Peter Blood is fourth. Naughty Bean is now fifth. Ankin Hot Heels from 6th. Racing out of 7. By Chance, Holly Zorwave has 8. And at 9th and trailing the field as they continue on to the 3/8 is Island Navigator. No change as they approach the 3/8. Still the leader by 1 length is Ridgefield with Cherokee Hanover in the pocket. Third, Ease Wave. At the rail racing out of 4, Peter Blood. Naughty Bean still 5th. There goes Ankin Hot Heels to the outside 6, giving cover to Holly Zorwave on the limb 7. If By Chance in 8. And still at the back is Island Navigator. They were past the quarter in 29 seconds as they check in at the halfway point. Ridgefield still the boss by 1. Cherokee Hanover's content to sit in the pocket. First up is Ease Wave third. On the inside, Peter Blood is racing fourth, followed by Ankin Hot Heels with cover on the limb 5th. Naughty Bee in 6th. Holly Zorwave in 7. Then If By Chance, and on the outside is Island Navigator. Down the backside for the final time. The half reached in 1:02 and 2/5 seconds. Still leading it by half a length is Ridgefield. He's wave on the outside, is right there second. Locked in the pocket, Cherokee Hanover third. Ankin Hot Heels with cover on the limb is racing out of 4. Fifth on the inside is Peter Blood. Sixth outside is Holly's Your Wave. 3 wide out of Navigator from 7. They head past the 7/8, 3/4. In 1:35, it's still number 4, Ridgefield, holding the lead just by a head on the outside, and coming 3 wide is Ankin Hot Heels. He's wave in the center. Peter Blood swinging 3 wide 4th. Through the stretch they come for the final time. Ankin Hot Heels now takes over. Ridgefield trying to hang in up on the far outside. Peter Blood, but it will be Ankin Hot Heels who wins it. Peter Blood up on the far outside to finish second. It's close for third. Winner number 6, Ankin Hot Heels, an 8-year-old mare by Salute Hanover. With Eddie Ellis, Dave Carey driving. The mile in 2:07 3/5.